So good morning, Jaipur. Can I start? What's the plan? Yeah. Friends, good morning. And I thought I'll just talk to you, have a small dialogue. Politicians usually like to talk a lot, right? Right or wrong? And they have promised me a good place and they said, Ki, Vinit ji, you can talk as much as you want. Some 7-8 hours have been given to me. And I think it will be sufficient for myself. How do you want it to go? In English or Hindi? Both? You want me to speak and you want to listen, or you want to speak and I should listen? Or there can be an interactive session? So why don't we just start like this? One of you just asks a question and we start talking to each other. Somebody would like to ask a question? I think I'll set the stage till that time. So I'd like to take you back couple of centuries back, maybe 1500 years back, and tell you the importance of technology in politics. You have any idea how much was the land size of our great country? Anyone who can just explain me what was the land size? Little louder, please. मुझे आपने बताया था बहुत इंटरैक्टिव है लोग. ठीक है, फ्रेश है अभी. Okay, let me ask you another question. If you go to moon or if you are in outer space and you see to this mother earth, इस वसुंधरा को हमने वहां से देखा, तो आप क्या देख पाओगे? What is something which can be seen from moon or maybe probably from the outer space? Any idea? Yeah, the lady there. Of course. And if I tell you what man-made can be seen, बिरला ऑडिटोरियम थोड़ा सा छोटा है, शायद ऊपर से नहीं दिखेगा. वॉल ऑफ चाइना किसने कहा? Organizers will be paying them a flight to China to see that. Fantastic. Acha, second question is, what is the length of this wall of China? Who said so? 21,000, right? Fantastic. And how many years did it take to make it? Somebody? How many generations? 21,000 किलोमीटर. चलिए ये बताइए, जयपुर से 21,000 किलोमीटर कहां होता है हिंदुस्तान में? If I start going towards east, हम कहां तक जाएंगे? Till where? If we go down, we'll land up into Indian Ocean, right? But if we go on the east side, हम जाए अगर कानपुर, कलकत्ता, आसाम, like this, then any guess? देखिए 9 घंटा बात करना है हमको सबको. Okay, so 21,000 kilometers of this thing, and we may cross many countries probably in this. I'm sure we will be crossing the landmass of this thing. Is it 21,000 kilometers or 2,100 kilometers? Acha, how many of you have smartphone in your hand? यार Google search कर लो. So if you want to win this ticket to China from the organizer, you'll have to just do a Google search, right? अच्छा बताओ सच में कितना किलोमीटर? How many kilometers? It is 3,200 miles. Now what is the relevance of my standing here and talking about this particular wall? Now let me put you the second question. Have you heard about a place called as Hindu Kush? Where is it? Any guess? On our western side, right? It is in the northwest frontier province of today's Pakistan and current Afghanistan, somewhere there, right? Hindu Kush, जिसको हम कंधार की घाटी भी कहते हैं. That's a place. And what is the space in this? What is the size? Yeah. So what is the distance of this Khyber Pass, this Hindu Kush? Have you ever tried to measure that? So you can either Google or you can just throw a guess. It's not more than 21 kilometers. This shaped. This is the valley, and the gap of the valley is just 21 kilometers. Do we have any connection between this China wall and this Hindu Kush? Can some young friend from 12th standard put a light on my darkness? Can somebody help me? How is it connected and why are we talking about this today? When I was in 12th standard wearing the same uniform which you were wearing and it was sitting like that, I used to always have one question. I could not get this answer. I am trying to ask everybody whom I meet in my life. ये चीनी अगर 2100 किलोमीटर का रोड बना सकते हैं, एक वॉल बना सकते हैं और मंगोलिया का अटैक को रुका सकते हैं, तो मेरे पूर्वजों ने हिंद कुश के अंदर एक दीवार बना के वहां से आने वाले अलेक्जेंड्रा के अटैक को या फिर और बाकी जो आक्रांता जो वहां से आए थे उसको क्यों नहीं रोक पाए? Why nobody built that 21 kilometers of wall which could have saved my motherland being broken into 5 pieces? Today I see Bangladesh, Pakistan, a piece called as Myanmar. Friends, I think because somebody did not think sovereign, somebody did not think strategic that time. The days of a politician thinking in the lines of linguistic, religious, geographical is gone. We'll have to think. We all have to think. And this is a fantastic platform I think my organizers have provided me. Will you allow another Hindu Kush? You know what is this Hindu Kush means? Kush is small fragments of that weed. घास का टुकड़े को कुश बोला जाता है, छोटे छोटे टुकड़े जब होते हैं. When a particular community called as Hindus were cut into the pieces, it was called as Hindu Kush. That's the definition been provided by Oxford if you just search. 21 kilometers of wall to be made, which was not made and we broke into this centuries and centuries. That's a sovereign loss which we had. So I call upon who are 16 years, 17 years sitting in front of me. Will you like this country to be broken again into pieces just because we can't create a wall? How many people agree to me? They don't want to allow this country to be broken. How many of you? जोर से बोलने की तो हिम्मत कर सकते हैं ऑडिटोरियम में, right? We all want this country to grow big, right? Little louder. How do we do it? By now creating an actual wall. So now the time has changed. Probably we may not need another China wall. We may not need a wall created physically, but we'll have to create walls of morality. We'll have to create walls of strategic thinking. We may have to create walls of, not allowing our liberty to be taken away. Have you heard a word called as military colonization in your life? कितने लोगों ने सुना इस शब्द को? Can the sister sitting here explain me what is military colonization? I have 10-15 minutes, right? How much minutes I have? 20 minutes. Okay, you give me a cue when there is only last 5 minutes. You just raise a hand, I'll understand.
Roughly, I can explain that military colonization is when the military of a country would take over the government and then rule. So they're basically taking over the government and enforcing. So it would be like military junta.
Okay, so military junta is the latest example which you give. Or you can give military colonization some examples in the last century?
Recently, I think in Thailand, they had the problem of military junta as well as Musharraf in Pakistan.
Have your generation suffered with military colonization?
No.
कितने को लगता है कि हमें military colonization नहीं हुआ है हमारे पर? Do we have examples? Okay, so we all have gone through centuries and centuries of colonization. ग्रीक होंड शकल वंश टूटते थे भूमि पर, हारते थे हौसले पंच नदी के तीर पर, पता नहीं कहाँ है वे अतीत में समा गए, काल के प्रवाह में निज को वे मिटा गए. We've been attacked right from Sikandar, Alexandra. He entered us. He tried to colonize us. He colonized us. Because your India limits to the western borders of Rajasthan, वितिस्ता नदी के ऊपर गिरा हुआ पुरु का शिर आपको दिखता नहीं है. We don't realize that Babur was never from this place. We were militarily ruled, colonized with technology. So he had cannons, they brought cannons, they ruled us. Then came Britishers who brought a perfect machine sharper than that cannon, which was gun. They did away with Mughals and they ruled us. Some part of India was ruled by Portuguese, we were ruled by French. You will be surprised to know that if you go to Maharashtra, there is a place called as Murud Janjira, a small sea-based fort. It was ruled by Hapsis, the African tribe. हम पे तो सबने राज किया यार. We were military colonized. And what is the price we pay for this? We lost our language. We started communicating in English. We were challenged with foods. Our food habits have changed. Our value systems have changed. Now there are two ways to see it. Either we can say that is a good, it may be seen as to be bad. I leave it to your individual thought process whether it is good or bad. But this is called as military colonization. We were militarily colonized. Now with the advent of UN and after the post World War II, the world has changed and you cannot think about military aggressions in the way. So Iraq wanted to do something in Kuwait. The world community came together and said, hey Saddam, you cannot go into Kuwait. There are sovereign boundaries, respect that. So what you rightly said, junta did it, there is international pressure on Myanmar government, right? We don't recognize them and we try to do this. So military colonization has become a challenge now. You cannot be ruled by military. But मनुष्य तो दूसरे पे राज करने का सोचता है ना. It's a grain which is there, right? There is a fight in race, there is a fight in clan. So now what will be the colonization as? If not military colonization, then what will be the colonization? Exactly. Now there will be digital colonization. They will not come to your house and put a gullet in your head. Those days have gone. They will not spill your blood on the street. Now they will come, put a small component of technology in your system and charge you money for that, license fee for that. The moment I carry a mobile phone in my hand, I pay licenses, right? When I buy a software, I pay out licenses. They digitally colonize you. And they do it in a very nice, humble way. Now they don't come and blow you off like Genghis Khan. You know, they don't bring swords and kill you. They don't hang you like our predecessors were hanged. But they will actually come out with conventions, Geneva Conventions, Copenhagen Conventions. They will come with licenses. Force you to buy the licenses. Force you not to come out with new inventions. And what do? Sleep like my forefather who was sleeping there in Hindu Kush and not making that wall and allowing the Akarantas to come inside, allowing these perpetrators to come inside? Or I create a wall of myself. So I here today take this opportunity and to end my monologue from my side, I appeal to these students who are 18 years, 19 years. Ki friends, the days of putting walls and avoiding the other guy to come inside is over. I call upon you to do new inventions, file patents, and let's go out and do our colonization outside. Let's go out and sell these licenses, these patents to other part of the world. Why not go to East? Why not go to Middle East? Why not go to Africa or Australian continent? And here we both can have a partnership. You are talented people. You know science, you know technology, you can come out with patents. And I am a willful politician. I have a will to implement policies which will help you to come out with this kind of inventions. We can create that kind of environment. We can create that kind of market space for you. I met a fantastic gentleman inside. I've missed his name, but somebody was working in incubation. Chintan was there. These are the people who can provide you place. Just think about, रेडियो किसने बनाया था? मार्कोनी ने और जगदीश चंद्र बोस. This never occurred to you. Right? It never got patented. And now you can't prove that. So who found out 0, which is essential of the binary language of IT? Here in this our beautiful motherland, we had Palinese, Brahmabharts, we had Sukrats. So talk about anything. The theory of parallel was done by Jainism, right? So we had fantastic research-oriented center of excellences in this country. A beautiful university called as Nalanda. So we had also experiments in the down south of India. We were the guys who came out with this flying machine. But now today we cannot rent this because you don't have evidences. You don't have patents in your name. So this is a fantastic platform. You come out with scope, I provide you the way. I would like to thank the organizers to give me this chance to speak to you, and I would like to rest my case here, and if there are questions, I will be happy to take the questions with you. Am I pre-timing? Any questions? Yeah. You would like to know my background? Well, if you just go through all the social media which has been provided, Facebook, probably the website which is run vinitgoenka.in, you will see that. I'm a son of a humble meal worker. My father retired as a meal worker. When he retired in 1992, his salary was 1400 rupees. So that's the greatness. But this gentleman had a fantastic will. All my siblings and we are all postgraduates. So he actually toiled, he worked double shift so that we can get educated. I was fortunate and blessed that I used to go to RSS Shakha as a young Karyakarta, and there I met Vinayak, who installed this nationalist views in my child mind. And from there I started working, and after my post-graduation I got selected in a company called as Birla Consultancy and Software Services. And thereon, then finally I worked with IBM. IBM I was partner staffing, so looking after the larger geographical region of the South Asia. This is my education and the professional background. आप में से कितने लोगों को मारवाड़ी आती है? थोड़ी बहुत आती है, ठीक है. तो फिर आगे जो मैं बताऊंगा थोड़ा मारवाड़ी में बताऊंगा. 2003 I was business intelligence head for South Asia in IBM, and a big politician had come to my house to meet my grandfather to see his health. And कुछ बात हुई और मैंने बड़ा लूजली उस राजनीतिकों को कहा कि पॉलिटिशियन सारे बदमाश होते हैं, इनके कैरेक्टर्स ठीक नहीं होते, पैसा बहुत खाते हैं. ऐसा है ना कुछ? ऐसा मेरा परसेप्शन हुआ करता था. और मैंने कहा, तो उन्होंने कहा कि देखो बाहर बैठ के है ना कमेंट करना बहुत आसान होता है, अंदर आइए और कुश्ती करके दिखाइए. और मैं आई वॉज अ मिडिल क्लास फैमिली गाय. ऑन फर्स्ट एज सून एज आई यूज्ड टू गेट सैलरी, पे माई क्रेडिट कार्ड्स, रेंट, groceries bill and laundry bills and all this kind of stuff. So how do you go out? Because you always think that if somebody pays my bill, I would be happy to go in politics. And here my wife volunteered, and the sister sitting here, or the girl sitting here should be proud that she came and told my father कि बाबूजी इतना तो कमा लेती हूँ कि आपके बेटे का और आपका खर्चा मैं उठा लूँगी. And so I'm sponsored husband of my earning wife. I have not earned a single penny from 2003 July 31st because I have not been employed. मैंने इसलिए पूछा कि मारवाड़ी आती है क्योंकि मेरी बुआ ने मुझे टॉन्ट मारा था, लुगाई के पैसे पे कसम खाएगा. So I have gone through that tiring times where you feel there is a man inside us, right? All said and done, even we are very open and saying there is a man inside. कि यार वाइफ के पैसे पे कैसे खा लेंगे. अब बेशरम हो गया, 13 years हो गए ना, अब तो 2003 से अब आदत हो गई है. So probably there was a family support. My wife, my father both felt that I should pursue my dream, and they sacrificed theirs. So she is the earning member of the house. We come from lower class value system. So we decided no other money will enter our house. You believe it or not, friends. I don't have a car. So if you come to Delhi, I travel by integrators, Ola or Uber or the thing. And if I have to come to this kind of events, I look upon the organizers to sponsor my travel. इसका फायदा है, because if you earn and travel, you will travel in economy class and stay in some economical hotel. But when you are being paid by the sponsor, you get a chance to stay in Amer Clerk. So this has been the journey. Then fortunately I joined a political party. You want me to name the political party? Yeah. So I joined Bharatiya Janata Party as a small ward Yuva president. Worked through that. Then I became part of the Mumbai team in 2006. I had a unique chance to work there, and if you see the today's kind of situation, exactly what is happening today was happening that time. There was bomb blast in Mumbai, the several blasts which happened in the railway locomotive. We were sitting in party karalaya and we said, ab bas, ab aur nahi sahan karenge, and we should come out. And 2006 was the year when 125 years of Vande Mataram had been there. Vande Mataram was written somewhere in 18th century in that novel. So we took out a yatra called as Vande Mataram Yatra in Mumbai, 125 kilometers of Mumbai in 6 days. And we went to 125 places where we sang the entire Vande Mataram. So they were colleges, they were strategic places where, Mani Bhavan wahan, jahan pe Gandhi ji ka vastavya raha hai, ya Lokmanya Tilak ji ka ghar raha hai, all these places. So we went to places, we stood there with a Bharat Mata photo and asked everybody to sing Vande Mataram very nicely. And what happened is, we thought that we have installed some kind of value system in these students. So that was my launch pad as a young politician. By that time, we realized that Indian political system does not use technology. So if you Google search Rediff chat with Nitin Gadkari, 23rd August 2008 was the first time when we used information technology in a political system in this country. And I was fortunate to bring this idea to party, and party accepted that. And then state president of BJP, Nitin Gadkari, today he is minister, he went live and he talked to people who he could not see on chat. And that's a tough time, because when you don't see people, they ask you any questions, right? And there is no fear to be asked. So that was there. I got a chance to implement something which is green politics. Green politics is because politicians spend a lot of money on traveling. So what we did is, we installed the first high definition video conference facility within the state of Maharashtra. So 12 cities in Maharashtra were connected with each other, and we stopped traveling to each other's place, and we had this high definition television. Slowly the journey went on, and then in 2012 I became the national co-convener of Bharatiya Janata Party Information Technology Cell, that is in Delhi. And since then I've been working, fortunate to be a part of the team which worked pre-elections in 2014. We used technology, I think, judicially to communicate what was our feeling about the then government, our oppositions, and also our dreams and our value systems. After 2014, when the ministry was formed, in 2015, the ministers and the Prime Minister felt that we should use technology for enhancement and betterment of the common people. So there was a team formed, myself and Mohandas Pai. Mohandas Pai is from Infosys, if you know, former Infosys, and his Manipal channel. So we both came up and this task force was formed. This task force is called as Task Force for Information Technology in Ministry of Road Transport, Highway and Shipping. And we submitted our report on 16th of May 2016. And that's how I'm in front of you. Probably some elements of IT has been implemented out of that. So I feel that is my journey till date, kind of thing. I hope I've covered everything what I wanted, and if you have some questions, I would like to answer that.
I have a question here.
आप कहाँ पे हो? हाँ.
Would you credit the way BJP performed before the 2014 elections to a large extent to the way it was able to manage perception on the digital platform?
See, perception plays a major role in political arena. but there is a Hindi saying, धुआं तब होता जब आग लगती है. So when we said it कि हमारा एक दोस्त जो है वो कौन सा डांस नहीं कर सकता, there is a song ना, हिंदी सॉन्ग, वो डांस नहीं कर सकता है. So ये तो मैंने नहीं बोला ना, ये परसेप्शन मैंने नहीं खड़ा किया ना, उसको डांस आता नहीं इसके लिए लोगों ने उसको बुलाया. Had he known how to dance, we could not have created this perception. I hope I have answered you. Sure, ma'am.
How do you think education is going to be technology-wise in next 10 years? I mean, it has covered a lot of things. We are using a lot of laptops and all technology. How do you think it is going to change in India after 10 years?
Can we clap for this lady? And I can know your name, ma'am.
I'm a teacher. That's why I asked this question.
In fact, I was waiting for this question to come from a young student here. How many of you have heard about Eklavya? Okay, why he is famous for? जोर से. So somebody would say Guru Dakshina, but before Guru Dakshina, the zeal of learning. And how did he learn? He was not inside the classroom, right? He was outside the classroom. I see Eklavya to be the first student of our ecosystem. So here is a professor who is teaching to his students, and there is a marginalized student who cannot afford the fees of this particular classroom. Now, there was a caste barrier or there was a class barrier. Let us not go into that. Let us see it in a technology wise. It was a barrier that he could not afford to be inside that classroom. And what this gentleman did is, in place of crying and sitting idle, he had an e-learning done. He would observe and learn. Can I do one thing? You are a fantastic teacher, ma'am. And my son is deprived from learning from you sitting in Mumbai. So if I put a small camera over your classroom and collect what you are teaching, and it not be live streaming, it can be a post teaching video put on YouTube, and that can be a push on the WhatsApp. My son can be benefited from your talent. Now see, there are one more thing which happens in this. As the teacher knows that he has been recorded, he or she has been recorded, he is going to be more responsible while he has been teaching. It will be crisp with supportings of data and will not be outside the box of teaching. He will not be biased. So probably we can use technology here. So I just recently gave, while I was coming here today morning, I was interviewed by Doordarshan Jaipur, and I gave an example. I think it will be recalculated at 11 o'clock. So if you can get a chance at 11 o'clock, I'll repeat that part. I was in this Dahani, this is a small hamlet in Nawalgarh, visiting this place because that's my place of birth. And so whenever I come to this place, I try to visit some small places. You get connected, you feel at ease. Now this small farmer in Rajasthan's this place who can barely speak Hindi. He speaks Shekhawati, Marwadi, which is not so good Hindi. Takes out photograph of a leaf which has been eaten by a pest. So he is not aware what is this paste, but he takes out a photograph, WhatsApps it to the agricultural officer sitting in Junjunu headquarters. And that guy then calls up saying that ye to phala keeda hai, ye dawai maar do aap. Now we can extend technology for this kind of learning. This is on the job training, right? This is on the job learning. You need not do it. I gave one more example in that interview which I like to repeat here is, my wife is MBA Finance and CS. And she is CEO of a company. Naturally you don't expect her to cook. खाना बनाने के लिए तो कोई और आ जाएगा, क्योंकि उसको ऊपर से दो काम था. मतलब बिफोर वी गॉट अ ऑर्गेनिक किड, शी हैड अ किड कॉल्ड एज हर हस्बैंड, शी वाज फीडिंग मी, राइट. तो अब उसको खुद के लिए कमाना है, मेरे लिए कमा रहा है, मेरे पिताजी के लिए कमाना है, घर चलाना था. अब उससे खाना कैसे बनवाए? और हमको फिर एक बायोलॉजिकल किड हो गया, और वो 11 साल का है, यंग स्मार्ट शेफ. Whoever has met him, I think Setu is impressible kid. Now he goes to his mom and says कि माँ कुछ तो अच्छा खाने के लिए दे. So when you have all the access to foreign food or Indian food, a kid always has a right to go to his mother and says कि माँ मुझे कुछ तो अच्छा खाने के लिए दे. And my wife came into fix. Now she has to cook. And how does IT help? She simply called up my bhabhi and she said कि bhabhi, he always says कि ताई का बनाया हुआ फला चीज अच्छा लगता है. Tayi records a small video, sends it to my wife, and she plays it and she cooks that same thing. She goes to YouTube, learns many things, and she's cooking. And I could see this interaction between this young 11-year son of mine with my wife over the food. And both of them stand there in the kitchen and they try to do experiment. And believe me, day before yesterday, I did an experiment. I taught my cook how to make 4 types of poha. Now, this is purely from IT because you saw that how do you do it. So learning need not be only classroom. The point of it need not be that mathematical, so and so integer multiplied by so and so will make this amount. Learning is larger. When somebody say astoma sadgamay tamsoma jyotirgamay, it means to me that please take me from darkness to light, from death to eternity. It does not mean to me that it's a Sanskrit slok. Sanskrit is just a language which was communicated. So IT education cannot be the classroom training where you convert your textbook into an electronic textbook. It has to be the way we live the life. And I think IT can play a major role in this. I hope I have answered you, ma'am.
Thank you, Mr. Goenka, and thank you for the questions.